Mr. Moose with another Minecraft video for you today. As you can see through the intro, today's video is going to be my word processor. Now, Koala Steam, which I will put a link to his channel below, a while ago made a word processor, and I saw his video and I thought, wow, that's a very cool invention. But I wanted to see if I could take it past Redstone to make it so that you could have it display words without the aid of looking at lamps. So what I did is I took the concept people are using where they make letters out of banners, and I've taken that one step further and made it so that instead of outputting just different lights going on, the correct letter will go in the correct order into this chest below, and we can spell out whatever. Now, right now my keyboard is just a standard QWERTY keyboard with all letters and a space, and they're all capitalized. Now, you can expand this, and I possibly will in future video expand it, and I can add more characters to it if I want. I can technically add more characters than there are on an actual keyboard. All I gotta do is just make a new button and then put a new module for it. But basically how this works is I'll go around to the side, is when you push a button, first of all, this red circuit, it turns on this wait light indicator right here, and I'll explain the importance of that in a second. But that turns that on initially. And then up here we have the current going up, and then it outputs 16 of an item. And the reason why it has to be 16 is so they won't stack on top of each other, and they'll go in the correct order. Over there you can see my attempts of making a one wide clock that will output exactly 16 of an item. It had to be one wide in order to meet my limitations of each button being separated by one block. So after it outputs it, it goes down here, because this is quicker than just hoppers, and it goes into this water stream with ice to carry it around quickly. Over to here, this is where it detects it, and once it hits this point, the light will turn off. In this, we have a hopper minecart because it will quickly pull blocks out of there, clearing it out for the next letters to go in. That's why I'm using a hopper minecart. Then I'll go into this chest, which is just storage, so it won't get backed up. And then, one at a time, blocks are shoot through this shaft of water and ice again, because it's quicker than hoppers. And it goes up through this dropper system, which is this pink circuit right here, up to this chest. So the importance of this light is certain letters will take a short amount of time to get there. Like say I put in the letter P and then I want to put in a space. Now the space is on the bottom row right next to the hopper, while P is on the top row farthest away from the hopper, and the P is going to take the longest to get there. So if I enter the P, then immediately after that enter in a space, it'll go space then P, which is not what I'm trying to do. So this light just prompts the player to wait a little bit until it can get loaded in. Now, just for a little testing, and so you guys can figure out how to use this, because there will be a world download in the description below if you guys want to mess around with this, or if you guys want to add more buttons to it. So I'm just going to type in hello. So we start by making sure the drain is off. I'll show that in action in a second. So that drains off. So I will enter in H. It'll prompt us to wait a little bit. This light may flicker on and off a little bit. Just wait till it goes off. So H, E, and then we can enter in both of our L's. So L. I guess with double letters you could enter them side by side, but I'm just going to wait just to make sure that it works correctly. And then lastly we put in this O. So as soon as that shuts off, I can put that in there. Now we still may be able to catch some of these blocks going. And yeah, there they go. So all the O's are getting shot through the ice. They're going into here, and then they're moving up vertically. Oh, some L's are there. But there's the O's. They're collecting down here, then just getting moved up into this chest right here. And we can see our message, hello. So when I first tried building this, I had them all go in groups of one. And then I thought, oh crap, this idea won't work because if you have multiple of the same letter, they'll all pile up. So I was about to give up, and then I thought of having it stack in 16, and when I actually thought of that, I actually said 16 out loud for a little bit. Yeah, I kind of probably looked insane. But then I realized that would work. Now the only problem is these letters can be obscured by this 1 right here. So I guess that could be one potential downside of it. Eventually I want to be able to hook this up to a computer and just have it do something simple, like prompt the player to enter in their name, then they enter in their name, then it can somehow convert each letter back into like a binary value so they can say hello and then put their name. I think that'd be kind of cool, because then we could have a new way of inputting data into Redstone computers. But I might as well just show the draining system. So you hit this draining switch and blocks will start being taken out of that chest and shot through here. And then you come up here, and now this green circuit, this is my sorting circuit. So it sorts each of these letters into their correct area. And the reason why there's a chest here is because it outputs 16 at a time, so that just makes it so you can have, potentially, if you wanted to, you could fill up that whole workspace with just one letter. Speaking of just having one workspace, there is a way I could easily make this so I could save it, because just by draining it, all I'd have to do is divert it to separate chests and have some sort of directory system, and they would go in automatically in order, which would be nice. But I haven't done that yet because I just want to prove this concept. I haven't seen it done yet. I think it's pretty neat. But that's also something else I might do in the future. But as we can see, we got the L's coming in. So then here's the O's. O's and L's. They got kind of mixed up. But the only thing that's important for going in the right order is that the first initial block goes there first. Because once that's there, it reserves that space in the chest for that one character. And then if another character comes right after it, it's okay, because that character will go next to it and won't mess it up. So then, to write again, you just turn off that switch and you're good to go. Well, I guess that's all for today. I hope you found this somewhat enjoying, and hopefully this will change the way interfaces are built in Redstone computers, or maybe this is just a nifty contraption I made. And if so, it has no purpose, then it's still pretty cool, you know. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. See ya.